that Aaron had signed for us, my initial reaction was, wow. How did you react, Dizzy?
Yeah, pretty much the same. Obviously having a couple of conversations with Aaron, expressing our interest and seeing whether he was keen to be a part of Yorkshire County Cricket Club. He's obviously very keen and very excited to be a part of it. And, when he agreed and showed his interest, I was thinking exactly that. I was thinking, wow, there's potential to have a quality player like him representing our great county.
So how did it all come about?
Well, obviously we know that we may miss Kane Williamson for a period of time throughout the season, with New Zealand touring the West Indies probably just after the IPL. So, we saw an opportunity to maybe get someone else in to cover for Kane, and it seems to tie in well. It looks like Aaron fits the bill.
Just explain to us and the Yorkshire public how good he is.
Yeah, Aaron tends to give the ball a bit of a whack. I mean, you only have to look at how he goes about his work in one-day internationals for Australia, T20 internationals for Australia, and his work with the Melbourne Renegades. He's been a fantastic performer. He scores at a very, very fast rate. He clears the boundaries, and we thought that was someone that could complement our Yorkshire batting lineup. In this season when Kane's not available.
And how significant is the signing for Yorkshire?
Well, I think it does bring that wow factor, as you mentioned. When counties sign players of the calibre of Aaron Finch, I mean, that fills stadiums. People want to buy tickets to watch players like that. So we're hoping that the Yorkshire public will want to see Aaron play and come out and support Aaron and the club.
Where's he likely to play? Where are you going to play him?
Well, we'll have to wait and see, Danny. It's still a little while away, but look, he's probably had most of his success in shorter form cricket at the top of the order. So we'd certainly look at that, but obviously, that's a little while away at the moment. So we'll just have to wait and see. What
influence do you think he'll have on the rest of the players, in particular the younger players?
Look, he's a great young lad, Aaron. He's got some good experience. He's got experience of leading teams, which is fantastic. Basically, he's just a really good bloke, and I think he'll fit into our dressing room fantastically well. He knows Yorkshire. He's played league cricket in York a few years back, so he does know York. He knows Yorkshire, so he knows the people here and knows how passionate Yorkshire supporters are about our great club.
He's due to join us at the end of his IPL commitments, which ends at the end of May. There's a chance that he could play alongside Kane Williamson in the T20 competition. Does that excite you, having two world-class overseas players in the squad? Yeah,
potentially, yeah, absolutely. And we've seen Kane perform so strongly for New Zealand in recent times. He's been fantastic, coming in at 3 and performing such an important role for the Black Caps. And the potential to have them both in the one side, that may only be for a very short time, but that potential, is fantastic.
And when Ken leaves for the West Indies tour, will Aaron play the longer form of the game, the 4-day cricket?
Yeah, there's potential for that, absolutely. And I know Aaron is keen to show that he isn't just a one-trick pony, so to speak, a big hitting player in short form cricket. He wants to show what he can do in the long form of the game, and we'll certainly look at affording him opportunities in the championship.
We all know you're good mates with Darren Lehman, the Australian coach. What would he think of Aaron coming to Yorkshire?
He is very, very keen. I've spoken to Darren, and he asked about Aaron, whether he'd fit in. He said he'd just fit in fantastically well. Great lad, great bloke, and would fit into our dressing room really well, which is a factor. I believe if you're going to get an overseas player, you don't just want good players, you want good characters, and Aaron Finch certainly fits that bill.
And after the disappointment of last season in the shorter form of the game, this is clear intent that Yorkshire are ready to perform, and we mean business in 2014.
Exactly right, that term you just used, we mean business, absolutely. And we're keen to perform as well as we can in all forms of the game, and we're very ambitious, and we want to challenge for trophies, and we want to give ourselves the very best chance to do that.
Just finally, last message to the Yorkshire public when tickets go on sale, hopefully at some stage this week. What's the message?
Snap them up quick, because it's going to be exciting times at our county in 2014.